All right, here I am again. This time we are at the summer residence for Chiang Kai-Shek. Chiang Kai-Shek was the last dictator, military man of the Taiwanese government, the last ruler of this island, and he made sure that they had a democracy from this point after his presidency. Great man. So today I'll show you his summer residence. It's pretty nice. Got the palm trees out here. It's kicking. You're gonna see a lot of flowers. His wife loved this place. His wife was in love with this place. He used to bring his mom here, and his mom is actually buried here. And if I can walk up the hill, I'll take you to that spot. If I can walk up the hill. So we walk in, it's free. They're doing some work here. Oh, this is the old Cadillacs. I want to show the Cadillacs that Chiang Kai-Shek had. But let me show you his map first, the map of the residency. You can stop the video and take a look at all the things you could see. Okay? But, and they call it the Horticultural Administration Station for New Taipei City, for Taipei City government. But this was Chiang Kai-Shek's summer residence. And Chiang Kai-Shek was in love with Cadillacs. So he had Cadillacs bought here from America. Obviously they're doing some work over here. But Chiang Kai-Shek had the Cadillacs bought here from America. And if I can take this closer for you, you can see, if it can focus, a little more detail about the Cadillac. It says, Madam Chiang Kai-Shek Song Mi Ling Sedan from 1988 to 2004 model, 1988 Cadillac, seat 7, tells the length, the width, the height, the weight. So it's pretty specific vehicle for the ex-president of Taiwan. Pretty nice. Yeah, he had them bought here. He had them bought here. Chiang Kai-Shek. My friend Daniel from Australia, him and his girlfriend hung out with me today. So yeah, later on today, they'll be sending me a video that me and his girlfriend did. I had the harmonica, she had the banjo, and we were playing for 3 oxes. Yeah, don't think I'm joking. I'm telling the truth. That's Daniel and his girl right there. So I played the harmonica, she played the banjo, and they were 3 oxes we were playing for at a university in Taipei. Okay, they have some refreshments here. They made it a nice little spot to hang out, chill out. People can chill. Chill out here, take it easy, relax. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the spots people come to here. Just relax and take pictures, chill out, sit down. Beautiful artwork. You know, Nice spots to get some pictures. Very creative people, you know. I mean, in regards, I think they did a good job maintaining this property. We got the more flowers and things here. This is not the main part. This is nice, but it's not the most entertaining part for me. I think there's so much more. What does it say? Restricted pool, no drowning. No drowning allowed. I like that sign. So do not drown in this pool. It's restricted. You want to drown, you have to go to a different location. Isn't that strange? You are not allowed to drown here. If you drown here, they're going to give you a ticket. You get a ticket. Okay, I'm just being silly, obviously. Okay, I'm not gonna make this video long, all right? I'm gonna try to keep it less than 15 minutes, all right? So, they got the roses over here and everything. It's very nice. I wanna show you, I wanna show you, yeah, the rose field. Yeah. Yo, man, inside here, the rose field, the rose, they have all of the, here. They have all of the, I mean, they have a lot of roses over here also. A lot of different kind of roses, right? It's very beautiful. Yeah, but then they got even more over here. And they really, so can you imagine, this was the home of Taiwan's first president and first dictator, first and last dictator. It was two men, they were military men, Chiang Kai-Shek and Sun Yat-sen. And they both loved the Chinese people that they brought here from China. And they came and they made a new home in Taiwan. They were nice guys, except they had to keep control, and they were dictators. So that's just the way it was. So they have all the beautiful flowers here, yellow roses, white roses. They said his wife loved roses. Ah, look, they got a yellow and pink rose combined. That's kind of creepy. Ah, they smell so good. Wow, it smells so good. It's too bad they don't have the kind of film you can have like a scratch and sniff. Yeah, clearly I'm delusional. Must be this late afternoon coffee I'm drinking. And I want to show you a couple more spots. Oh, one more spot, Daniel, where they have a lake. I mean, a man-made river, a man-made pond. It's big enough to look like, it looks like a dang lake. See if I can find it on this map real quick. Let's see where it is. I think it's this way. The big pond they have. Yeah, it's down here. It's a big pond. Okay, so this just shows some more of the beautiful artwork. People kicking it over here. Ah, little. Hey, all right. We got the picture photo ops. So nice. Yeah, they got like a lot of, I tell you, it's beautiful. This reminds me of the Botanic Gardens in Brooklyn. Except in the Botanic Gardens, they had like, of course, many more flowers. and it wasn't so much of these other type of distractions, but they did have a lot of different flowers in the Brooklyn Botanic Garden over by Prospect Park. Y'all know where it is. I met a teacher the other day that was telling me she went to Brooklyn before when she was younger. Kind of freaked me out. I didn't know. And then she said she remembered because she remembered going to the Brooklyn Botanic Gardens. And I was like, wow! When I was a kid, I used to run around Prospect Park with my coach. And I would go to the Botanic Garden sometime on the weekends with my sisters. Not too often. I remember a couple of times we went. After you see it a few times, it's like, you know, what's the use? You know how kids think. So this is the old resident building. You can buy a ticket and go in, but because I've gone in here before, and it's very nice. They have kept it all very much the same as it was. I showed you the map already of the whole grounds. And I want to find the one. You got to buy a ticket to get in there, old man.
Yeah.
And I wanted to find the pond, Western Garden. There's the main residency at the top there. And I'm trying to find, and they got the theme acres, the inner garden. I mean, you know, the ticket booth. You can read everything. I'm trying to find the Western Garden because it has like a pond there. There's the Song Mei Ling limousine. So, there it is, the Eco Pond. Down at the bottom, there it is. There's a jogging trail, the activity lawn. Okay, how do I get there? I'm over here. You see where we are right now? It says U. So I need to go down where I just came from and go back over and go around. Hey, I have to tell you people, I'm not sure we're gonna make it. I don't want to be more than 15 minutes. I'm at 12 now. So I'd like to entertain you further. I wish I could. The time is not on my side. Are y'all going in? Have you ever been inside before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah.
You want to go in there? No. You don't want to go in there? Sure?
It's pretty nice.
You have to be polite. You want to go.
Okay.
Have you gone inside before?
I don't know.
Never.
I can't remember. Maybe I did.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. They made it like a museum inside. They tell the history.
The pond is it? Where's the pond?
The pond is like, I think we got to go down and around.
Let's go.
Are there ducks?
Now that question, I don't remember ducks. I saw a lot of frogs. From, you know, came here, it was like years ago, 5, 6 years ago. Look, they got that tree. I guess they worried about that tree falling there.
Come on,
Yeah, they have one inside.
Oh, okay. You think about it. Come on.
No, it's one bigger than that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got like one giant one on the property.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell the Japanese influence in their architecture. They love those pagodas that have the Japanese design on the top. That's not a Chinese design. That's a Japanese design. Oh yeah. That's
Really nice.
security for the king, not king, president.
Jungle security? What do you mean?
Well, because it's a natural barrier
Okay, yeah.
for the property. So it was like a security measure for Chiang Kai-Shek and his family.
Just to experience the nature around the house.
Well,
They're pretty close.
right, it could have been that, but
That's right here, the pond.
okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. Good job, old man. Yeah, but I'm sure it was a natural barrier because they were scared. You know, everybody used to be scared about, you know, he
Wouldn't
had
you want like an open area to
Well, they thought that
sneak up on you.
but they thought that, you know, because he was a dictator, so they thought that people were going to try to kill him, you know.
Okay, but yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
You know,
So it's kind of in the.
in the gray area.
Mhm.
So let's check out the pond. They got the pond over here. Well, you can see the pagoda a little bit better because it's not in the sun. All right, it's not a pagoda per se, but Kiwis are a photographer, and they have all kinds of
Animals.
yeah. They got all kinds of wildlife up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Yeah, they have all kinds of wildlife up in here. Hey, can you move your hand off of that bird there, dude? Thank you.
Sorry.
No, excuse me. It's okay. I'm not taking it too personal. I was a little bit upset. You had your finger on the black bird. And so yeah, here's the pond. There's one bigger than this somewhere on the property still.
You can walk around here.
But at least I did bring you to this one. What's it? Is it Avery? What? I never went in there. What? Yeah, this would be my first time. Well, hot dog it. Yeah, the different kinds of wildlife. I'm teaching a lesson now about ecosystems. So I don't think the kids will look, but if they do, there's a lot of Chinese there. Stop the video and enjoy. I'm not going to go much longer. I think after the aviary and this pond, we're going to end the tour. And I'll turn off for today. Yeah, dragonflies. No English, period, 0. Ah, this is a nice shot right here. We got 2 different kinds of ponds over here. Ah, that's beautiful. So yeah, stop the video, read the Chinese, enjoy. I don't know what they're talking about. Pictures are good though. Yeah, because I know the last time I was here, I saw a lot of frogs. Oh, it looked like a salamander. They have different turtles, box turtles. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Something like an aviary. There's no particular kind of plant in here that they're protecting. Oh, what are they protecting? Oh, it is some kind of worm. And then it turns into a different kinds of other flying creatures. And they don't look very much like butterflies, but they are, I guess, a result of that particular worm. But I have no idea because I can't read Chinese. Clearly, something I should be focusing on. But to be honest with you, it would be almost impossible for me to learn Chinese at this point in my life. I've already forgotten Spanish, and I was only marginally good at Spanish. Good enough to pass college. 1 whole year of mandatory Spanish. And I was able to talk, write, and read. So that's a more than average ability. This horticulture area has a lot of eco life, variety. Definitely enjoyable. And like I said, I'm going to end this after we leave this particular part right here. Of the residency. But you can look it up online and get a better view, I'm sure, just by doing it online. Because, and I'll leave the absolute location in the description so you can check it out further, get a little bit more detail. If you're in Taiwan, you're planning on coming to Taiwan, this would be a nice place to visit for a day. 2, 3 hours, 4 hours, relax, have snacks, bring food. Giant park, giant area to relax. Man, they have so much here to see. I'm just like kind of walking through, and it's been 20 minutes since we started, and it's like half of the location. I'm only showing you half. Hey, look at that. We got like a little Taiwanese squirrel. It's so much different than the American squirrel. Color and consistency, yeah, red underbelly, everything. They are so much different than the American squirrel.
Yeah, what do those American squirrels look like?
Totally different than that. That squirrel looked like a brother. Looked like he's a little bit more dark skinned.
Are they the same size?
Pretty much same size. Different, obviously different color texture though.
Right.
From what I can.
Lighter in America?
Yeah, the ones in America seem to not be as dark as the ones here, as far as the gray color is concerned. All right, this is the end of my visit to Chiang Kai-Shek summer residence. That's the name I learned when I first got here, and that's the name I still call it. If I'm wrong, you want to correct me, please do so in the comments section below. But I like the way that they did all the biology here, the eco life. So cool, man. All right, let me see if I can say goodbye. See if I can turn this thing around. Can I say goodbye? How do you say goodbye? So I turn it this way. And I do it like that. I do this. How about if I do like this? Can I do this? I'm trying to say goodbye. Nope. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I can't turn it around to say goodbye. Daniel, do me a favor. Can you film me? I want to say goodbye.
Okay. Is it on?
I think so.
Just.
All right.
I can't see anything.
How about now?
Okay, wait. Go around this
Am
way.
I in there?
Okay, that's it's a bit bright. Go to the side. Go to the side. Okay, that's a bit better. I think.
See y'all in the next one. Peace. 1.
Stop.